Yes, top of the morning. You know the vibes. This is the Sauce Experience, the news by Shanewz, aka 7-Eleven Promotions. And we are up, running. Um, and happy Monday to all those that are dawning the morning rise. Right? Happy Monday. Um, it's a fresh week. It is the heavyweight week, but this is 7-Eleven week. I want to talk on some things real quick. All right, just got to make sure you guys are hearing me loud and clear. All right, now that I know you guys are hearing me, right? Um, I want to say this, man. Listen, do not be like a lot of stuff that we see taking place right now, right? What we see taking place, we see a lot of speculators. We see a lot of people attempting to be like others, do things, and do yourself, do you. Now, the brother AB told us that pretty soon, guys was going to be fighting on YouTube and Twitter. We are starting to get a glimpse of that. That's why over here at 7-Eleven Promotions, I branched away from certain individuals. And I said, yes, it's time to set up shop because these fighters are going to start needing an outlet. Just like many of these content creators or content fakers, content haters need an outlet. And what they attempt to do is to emulate and copy people that are actually doing it. Some of these guys, they want to be media, they want to be reporters, and their only source is Twitter. Now, that's cool because Twitter is a source. How legit it is how far you like to take it. So it has been brought to my attention. Blessed, oh, blessed, yes, blessed that and I was telling you guys this, but you guys don't like me. You don't want to listen to me for, your personal jealous reasons. But Tank Davis' team now, coach, right? Coach has come out and said things about this fight with Frank Martin. Now, me being a Team Tucker media marketing agent, uh, some will say, I'm in the loop, right? Um, Jihad is fighting. We already know the date. We know the opponent. So when I hear a coach say things about Frank Martin fight, I'm like, damn. If they do business how the other people do business, it might be some validation to that, especially at 7-Eleven Promotions. We tend to know certain things, right? But hey, what do I know? But then you get this guy, he gets on his social media and says, blessed, 2024, blessed. Jesus Christ, you know, you do it. You're gonna be doing it. But then at 7-Eleven Promotions, we look at the bigger situation and we say, damn, late spring, early summer, no schedule. And like I said, Jihad Tucker's fighting. Abdullah Mason is fighting. These guys are fighting, and we know the dates. The dates. As a team member, you know your date. As a fighter, you know your date. So the thing to me, but like I said, when you don't listen to, you do have options. When you don't want to listen to people who are actually doing the thing that you're attempting to do or trying to do, um, you're just a clown. And that's what we have on social media, a whole bunch of clowns who are jealous clowns at that, and they rather try to undermine, outshine, and outdo people who are actually doing. So now Coach Calvin Ford has come out on the Roz podcast. Shout out to the Roz, who is pretty much a Tank Davis platform, and said that basically he doesn't know about this fight happening. And I think, and as the coach, unless Tank must have fired him or something. Does anybody know that yet? Has that been released on Twitter? 7-Eleven Promotions, that's where we get our sources from. You go to Twitter. Now you can get all the news off of Twitter. All the news comes from Twitter at 7-Eleven Promotions. You know? But yeah, so he has one on the Roz podcast and basically said that, we don't know nothing about this yet. Now that's not odd to me. That's called because wouldn't you say, all right, for those of y'all that's in here and the ones that's gonna come in, let's break this down, right? Maybe, but like I said, I don't know, I haven't been on Twitter. Let me go on Twitter. Let me go on Twitter. I know you guys are not gonna really try to pop up in here because I'm at the desk. Now, if I was in my car, or I was in 7-Eleven parking lot, or I was, doing other things, you guys would have popped right up in here. But now that I'm at the desk and I can pull up my source, I don't think you guys want to come up in here, right? I'm gonna pull up my source. Yeah, I stopped using the sound for a couple of days, man. Like me, I love to make people crash out and expose they self. Then I pulled it back out. But I'm on my microphone. I just I'm out the door in a second, so I didn't set all that up. I just felt like bringing up the soundboard to show you how a soundboard should sound for those attempting to master the soundboard. Yes, this is how your soundboard should sound. Don't rush to, try to do certain things. Then your shit just, it's just like everything else that you're doing. It's half-assed. Um, it's sloppy. Yeah, when you don't plan properly, and you're in competition with people that's actually doing these things, and you're not in competition with yourself, the shit just comes out sloppy. Make sure your soundboard is right. Message. The news by Shadow, man. Oh, yeah, let's go over here to the source, man. This is the source right here. We are on Twitter right now. So as we go on Twitter, let's see what information is out there for us. Let's see. Right, man. This is where all the information comes from. So now if I report on something, okay, shout out to my guy WCS. See, isn't happening from his coach. See, WCS, damn, he beat me to it. So now that I see that WCS is talking about this, should I attempt to undermine him? Should I go the opposite direction, even though I have heard this too? Should I say, no, he's lying, the fight is happening, right? That's what we do on the social media thing, right? So since somebody else has heard this as well via the Roz podcast, yeah, see? So maybe there is some truth to this. But should I do IG, Twitter, YouTube thing now that he has reported this and undermined it? Just change my thumbnail to say that the fight is going to happen? Because that's what these guys do on the social media. If they're not the first to break something, right? They want to undermine the ones that do it first. But yes, that was what Coach Calvin did report. So, like, let me stick to my thesis. Maybe we can get this fight done at 7-Eleven Promotions, since this fight isn't official. Shout out to Jamel. Jamel is one of my sources off of Twitter. He's a good source, right? When you say Jamel Herring, for those of y'all that this is where a lot of you internet weirdo, right? Respect. This is your insider right here, the Twitter. So would you say Jamel Herring is a valid um, source of information? Right? I would say he is, right? Former fighter, um, a former fighter. See, look, Fight Hub TV now, platform, right? Look what they say, right? Now, this is why Twitter is a source, and it's also a confusing source. You had Coach Calvin go on the Ross podcast and say about he doesn't know about this fight happening, right? But then you have Fight Hub TV, who is considered one of the major platforms in boxing media. Frank Martin is throwing slick combination as he prepares for his fight against Tank Davis. What can we expect? When is the fight though? These guys been doing this for over and over there at the world class drug facility. You know, they've been doing this forever and a day at the world class drug facility over here. World class drug alcohol facility. So Frank Moore has a 36-second clip out of him doing pad work with Derek James and a little bit of shadow boxing. And not for nothing, out of all of the world class drug and alcohol facility fighters, I must say that Frank Martin and Derek James' mitt work looks the best out of his fighters. So maybe Derek is doing pads a little more with Frank Martin because his mitt work looks a little on rhythm. Like, did y'all see that? Let me make sure y'all see. Did y'all bear witness to that? His pad work. Look. No, you guys are like, damn, 7-Eleven Promotions gave him a compliment. I do give out compliments. His pad work with Derek James out of all of his fighters, Jamel Charlo, Ryan Garcia, uh, Earl Spence. This pad work right here looks most fluent. The cadence is a lot better, you know. Maybe he does a little bit more pad work with uh, Frank Mono. Maybe he's been watching Joe Dini and Marley. Guys that actually do pad work together. As they say you can't learn things from observing others that actually do it. Hello. Yeah, dude, my shop. How's the soundboard sound? It's a couple of y'all up in here. Is the soundboard sounding good? Please let me know. This don't be in here air hustling. No, don't be in here air hustling and then trying to do your live and run with some of the source and not mention me. Can't hide no more. A lot of these guys that do those type of things, not only are they exposed, continue to do those things because you are blowing 7-Eleven promotions up. A lot of the big time executives and the big time people that the move shakers, they are loving the sauce right now because they see all the things that I have been speaking about are true. Yes, they are true. They are true. So, yeah, We're just trying to find some sources right now. We're looking for some information. That's what we do at 7-Eleven Promotion. We're trying to find out if this is true or not. We want to know if this is true, man. Is this true, right? Is this true? You know, is this where you get the information from, right? Right or wrong? Yeah, it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Huh? It's a problem when I do it. You know how many people get information off of this right here, right? You know how many people get information off of this, man. Look, Ray Ford, they're still talking about that fight, and rightfully so, they should. Rightfully so. He put on a hell of a performance. Yeah, I'm not listening. I was listening to some podcast last night, and I heard them speaking about that fight card. Um, they were talking about you and everything that took place on that fight card. Um, we supposed to be having Troy Isley on today. Those of y'all, Troy Isley to me had one of the if it wasn't for Raymond Ford winning his title, Troy Isley had a hell of a performance. We'll talk about that later today. Transformer Troy. Can't wait to interview him. Um, yeah, I'm trying to find some sources for y'all now. Before I shut down, I'm gonna shut down in about another 8 minutes. They really had the 7-Eleven. Maybe I'll go live at 7-Eleven. You guys will come up in here then. I know how you guys maneuver now. I know this YouTube algorithm thing. Right? Whenever I'm at the desk, if I have the gadget gizmos, you guys don't want to pop it. You don't want to pop it. But it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Oh man. He's up this week too. Man, remember this knockout right here? Heavyweight boxing. Heavyweight it's 645. Heavyweight boxing, right? Isn't it 645? Yeah. 643. Man, the big Chinaman, he put the juggernaut. God damn, that fight was over. Look at that knockout. Big Joe Joyce. Look at it. Boom. Boom. He put the one hand up and walked off. That was a smooth walk off. That was a smooth walk off. Look. Yeah. Ah. Oh, God, that was a nice shot. I know I keep playing it. I keep playing. I'm sorry. I'll move. I'll move. He said, just rewatched my fight. Yeah, I seen Raymond Ford on Fight Hub, and he's going hard about O'Shaquie Foster. I put the content out. It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Uh, this is what Toby was talking about yesterday. I'll play this with Toby because I know Toby watches the content. He was speaking on this yesterday when Big John Fury uh, ran into Anthony Joshua. This is it right here. Via matchroom, courtesy of Michael Benson on Twitter. Here it is, y'all. This is the clip.
Big fella closer than That's the Giants, isn't it? Heavyweight division's changing up. He's probably the finest man in boxing. Let's go. Get up there, my boy. So you're here for training camp already? No, I've got Rowan boxing. Oh, okay. The youngest one boxing. Okay, cool, sweet. Oh, yeah, I'm glad to meet you. Wait, he's in there already? He's in there already? Yeah, he's in there. Better than me as well, sir. I'm going to do my, I'm going to do this photo shoot and slip up. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Yeah. See you soon.
Yes, that's what Toby was talking about. There, you see that though right there? Was nothing but respect. There was none of the gimmicks and the antics. Um, that's what it was. That's what it was. That was, professionalism right there, right? So that's why I try to tell you, a lot of times, stuff that you see on this internet, guys that talk crazy on the internet, when you run into them in real life, for those that get out, you got a lot of guys that don't shit. Motherfuckers is just withering away on this internet, man. They're withering away. But yeah, I can't find no sources other than, you know, WCS confirming what I heard. I don't see no other sources, you know. And I would think that the Roz podcast and Coach Calvin are credible, right? Now, the only debunking of that we've seen was Fight Hub showing a 36-second clip of Frank Martin training. But then we have to put this into perspective too, right? The fight was not announced, right? Because when a fight is actually announced, how is a fight announced? There has to be what? A date. We still have no date. What we had was reports of an agreement, and what else? We have reports of an agreement. We had reports of um, late spring, early summer, no date. Then we had Frank Martin go on his storyline and say, "Blessed, oh blessed." And then what? We had every insider on YouTube and social media talk about it, but no date. Speculate. June. It's gonna be in June. And then remember, listen, this is how lost in the sauce people are. When Canelo had walked away from the tables with the PBC, we even had certain content creators trying to say it could have been May 4 or May, because Canelo was no longer with the PBC, but now Canelo is back to the tables with them. The one thing that is apparent, and I'm going to close because I really got to go to 7-Eleven. About to head out. Right? The one thing that is actually apparent is that there is no schedule. Another thing that is apparent is you guys are making a mockery of being insiders and speculating on shit. You guys are making a mockery of not actually putting in work, footwork to do anything or pursue anything. This is where you get your information. And it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it, right? Depending on who you want to suck, you know what? Depending on whose ass you want to kiss, you know what? Um, that is how you look at or validate your information. I watched the particular content creator, right? Yesterday I dropped some sauce, right? I said that uh shout out to WCF, he did a wonderful live on um Jared Anderson. I refer to Jared Anderson as Mitch Green, right? I watched it, well, it was sent off to me, because this is what we do now. We in the loop. Another content creator attempted to try to run with the source. Never covered Jared Anderson in person. Doesn't know Jared Anderson. Probably knows Jared Anderson through my work, because I personally have covered Jared Anderson, have interviews with him, been around his coach, his mother, his team, his family. And so when I make certain assessments or I speak on certain things, it's because I am hands on. But this particular low bottom feeder of a content creator tried to run with what I said, which he has been doing for quite some time. He's exposed now, and he can't hide no more. The powers that be know this, I know this, and it's humorous to the point where now um, I just start making shit up just to make him crash out, and he's continually to crash out. So maybe, just maybe, I could get you a job at 7-Eleven Promotion. Because as far as being the media marketing agent or actually trying to do real things in boxing, it's not going to happen. But over here at 7-Eleven Promotions, we do have slots available. You know, we have slots available at 7-Eleven Promotions. All you have to do is be into this right here, Twitter. Find other sources, you know, guys who claim to be advisors and do other things. And really what they do in boxing is make memes and thumbnails and shit like that. You find guys like that, you can get a position over here at 7-Eleven Promotion. But until you actually have a real catalog body of work, as far as covering fights, covering fighters, gym work, shit like that. When it comes to Showtime Shanewz Media, you can't get a position. No, but at 7-Eleven Promotions, as long as you are a Twitter content creator, as long as Twitter is one of your sources of information, you are more than welcome to apply for a job. The news by Shad. This is the Source Experience. Hopefully, you guys caught this source. Hopefully, you guys are getting in gear and you guys are moving in the right direction. If not, oh well. It's always Tuesday. You know the vibes. The news by Shanewz. This is the Source Experience. And FYI, this is what a real interview looks like.
You can beat me, man. I'm a real one. I'm here. I'm waiting. I've been beaten in the amateurs. I've taken L's before. We haven't taken L's in years, bro. Because we perfected the game, you know. And when we're in the ring, we're not just fighting and you know, just beating people up. We're outclassing them. We're finessing them. You know what I mean? As my trainer said, Bed Genny, smart fighters win, dumb fighters lose. He never said strong fighters win, weak fighters lose, fast fighters win, slow fighters lose, smart fighters win, dumb fighters lose, okay? I fought a smarter fight against Danny Garcia, won that. I fought a smarter fight.
Yo, this is Jackal Fitness. I'm here with the victorious coach and the new. That's right, man. Yo, just speak on it, man. You always talked about greatness with your son, man. World champion after how many fights?
I told everybody we're gonna get the title with 15 fights. We're
Yes.
gonna Mason Bernard.
Yes.
And then we're gonna get Monteco with 16 fights.
Ooh. Yeah, he was in the building tonight, man. Yeah, we was in the stands, man. A lot of people said that after what they seen what he did to Comey, that Lomachenko might be a little nervous, man. What's your thoughts on that, man?
I don't care, man. We're gonna catch him, you know.
Yeah.
We're gonna catch him.
Talk on the pops.
He's gonna get popped.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna be able to freaking take that power.
Yeah.
Lomachenko's too small, man.
Yeah.
And come April, I'm gonna say the same thing.
Blessed and happy to be active during everything that's going on.
Yeah, definitely, man. You get a lot of praise, man, from top hitters in the game, such as Tyson Fury. You know, he's a world champion, man, defeated Deontay Wilder. That man gave you high praise and credit as to getting a raise. Just speak on that, man, the accolades that come with that. And a lot of people saying you the next one, the next great American heavyweight, man. Just speak on that real quick.
Yeah, man, you got to give credit when due. I'm thankful that he did. You know what I'm saying? I don't speak on myself. I let others do it for me. And when they see hard work and determination and they see skill, you know what I'm saying? So that's all it is. You know, he just giving credit when.
Yes, key words there. I don't speak on myself. I just let others do it. And that's what we see a lot of others doing right now, speaking on Jared Anderson. You are in our prayers, brother. Hopefully you are battling your demons and you are getting it together. Because one thing about being a young man, you are going to make mistakes along the road. Hopefully the pressure, the success is not getting to you. The News by Shanewz. This is the Sauce Experience. But hey, what do I?
In the arena, look who I got. Ring girl.
I'm excited. Hi, Arena. Miss you, girls.
Hey.
Here.
This is the Sauce Experience. The news by Shanewz. But hey, what do I know?
Yes. Now, it would be real easy for me to come on here and tear Jared Anderson down, right? Now, I thought about doing that like many others, but like I said, somebody who has covered him, who has been in his hood in Toledo, Ohio, and seen where he has came from and the many pressures that are associated over there. Like I said yesterday, for those of y'all that listen to the live, it reminds me of the South Bronx growing up. You know, I seen abandoned neighborhoods, you know, blocks on blocks where, you know, houses were vacated and abandoned. This is where this young man has come from. He has a brother, an older brother who was a gang member, who was incarcerated. If you listen to how he talks, I'm not gonna come on here and say he's a gang member or he has gang ties, things like that, because that is not my business. But I could, if I wanted to, as a journalist. But at the end of the day, I just look at him as somebody who has made it from out of where he's come from. And it's a lot of pressure, a lot of times. Because I see the pressure myself, and I'm still not where I want to be, but I know I'm way further than where I was. And I know that a lot of people, positive people, look up to me. And I know that a lot of negative people want to be like me, but don't know how to do it. And when Jared Anderson probably faces that to 100 because when you make it from where he's made it from, yes, you're going to have the people that are happy for you. Then you're also going to have the people that hate on you and are mad because they didn't make it. Hopefully you caught that show. Shout out to the good brother Stone in the building, man. Team Crawford, Omaha, Northside, Apache Tribe right here, my brother, man. Hopefully all is well with you. Salute, man. But yes, I ain't going to get out the door. As y'all see, right, look, you know, I got to go jump in some heavy equipment, man. If y'all been paying attention to what I've been doing, you see me in that big boy loader, man, you know, the Sauce done stepped it up, and I be in a loader now, man. You know, not from that. I'm looking for some investors pretty soon too, man. But when I hang it up, I'm thinking about opening a construction firm. Now that I know how to operate all this equipment, whether it's sweepers, backhoes, and loaders and shit, you know, let's get this construction firm, you know. It don't have to be Sauce Construction. It could be, you know, it could be Shloman and Shloman, you know. We can go with Shloman and Shloman Demolition. How's that sound, man? How does that sound? Shloman and Shloman Demolition. Well, listen, we're going to close on this note. Everybody be blessed. Enjoy your Monday. Get to it. Productivity. Listen, productivity is all it's about. If you are making one step in the right direction, that is productivity. Just make sure it's in the right direction, not the wrong. The News by Shanewz. This is the Sauce Experience.
Great video. Let's go.
You know the vibes.
Who is the hot top?
You know the vibes. Yo, what I told Mom, he's getting the knockouts, right? He's getting the knockouts tonight. Yeah, hard. That's right, man. You know the vibes.
You know the vibe.
Yeah.
Hey guys, this is Tiana Tumo-Helua. I'm a top-ranked knockout, and I want to give a shout out to Sauce Talk Podcast.
Thank you. You know the vibes.